Hello everyone and welcome. So, we are taking a contract job. Yes, we're working on contracts again instead of our own fields, but it's a good contract. In fact, we're going to take two contracts today. They're both going to be the same, both harvesting. What we're going to be doing is getting ourselves some soybean money. Yes, soybean money. Interesting, right? That is exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, there isn't really much to say because there's so much contracting and harvesting being done in this. I've cut out quite a lot of chunks of it, and there's also going to be two interludes of music to keep you entertained, because otherwise you'll just be watching harvesting up and down in lines and listening to me ramble. I pretty much said the exact same thing in the last episode, that listening to me ramble is boring. But it is. So here we go.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right, and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settled in the world, like everything is new. Stepped on a path that led me straight to you. I was down, but things are looking up. By surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Well, we've got a fair chunk of the field done in terms of headlands, but still quite a lot left. let's be honest. This is a big field. It's a very big amount of pay as well, but it's a big amount of pay because of the size of the field. I kind of regretted when I started the second job. I was on the second job. When I started the second job and I realised how late in the game day it was already, and also how long I'd been recording, I did regret taking the second contract. I'll admit that. But I did have plenty of time today, real time, to do this, so if I'm going to do it, it may as well be today. It's better than, trying to do it on an evening after I finished work and I'm super busy. Trying to do 3 hours then is not a good idea. But 3 hours now is a fantastic idea, which is why I did it. Yeah, so what's going on with our actual fields? Let's talk about that. The grass field that we planted, the big one, that field is now ready. That can now be mowed. I think that is going to be the job for the next episode, is to mow that, because we do want to get some grass. I did say in the last episode I wasn't quite sure whether we would do a grass cut this year, because it's really not realistic, but I want to get the sheep. We're going to end up with this episode with plenty of money to buy the mowing equipment. As long as we don't go completely mental, we're going to have enough money to buy the mowing equipment. We should be able to get a baler, mower, tedder for the hay as well. We're looking pretty good, which then means we can also buy sheep as well. We'll have enough money to buy sheep. So I'd rather do that, and because it's now winter, there's not going to be much to do during winter. So it's a good thing if we can have one episode where we're just looking after the sheep. I can even do that episode real time and still have it short, because it's not going to be a monster of an episode. It's the mowing, yeah, the mowing's going to have to be another time lapse, but at least the sheep feeding during winter time, I can just do that, as a normal speed episode. So we are annoyingly the furthest point away, pretty much. But luckily, when you're doing a contract, you do get a second vehicle from the other contract, and you can use that. Woohoo! So we get to use the truck, and we get to fill the truck up with what's left. So while the tractor's on his way down there to deliver, we can use the truck. This is also very handy because the way that the contracts work in 25 means that if you deliver your stuff too fast, you can actually end up not being able to harvest everything on the field because your delivery. Essentially, you only need to get to 100%. If you harvest the whole field with crops still remaining, you'll only ever get to 80, and then you get the remaining 20 by delivering. But if you deliver during the job, you can actually hit 100 before you finish the field. The delivery counts for more than 20%. It's a little bit annoying. I have fallen into this trap. We're going to have another musical interlude in a minute because the headlands are almost done, and now it's time to do some up and downs.
Times before, baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town, and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. It's been stuck inside my mind. just outside of nowhere. A stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff one, it says a worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey, oh, for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. For as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. Keeps me
We are now working in the second field. This field is much smaller, which is better, but it's still a substantial field. I was trying to do a nice kind of angle for the for the video, and it was actually really difficult to control the tractor to hit the GPS. Those kind of views are very nice to watch, but very difficult to actually drive. This, on the other hand, is much easier. It's not at all difficult to drive when it's like this. Yeah, it's far easier to actually do this job in first person. It just doesn't look as nice for the viewer, but for the person recording, it is a lot simpler. There are certain views that are very nice to watch, but difficult to control. And it's not like Flight Sim. In Flight Sim, I can do the landing exactly from the way I normally do, which is in the cockpit, and then as soon as the landing is done, I can then jump into the replay mode and watch the replay. But it's just, we don't have that option. Not in ETS, ATS or Farm Sim. It's a shame, but c'est la vie. It just means I have to try and be a little careful with the type of views that I do. But it seems to work. We are now done in this field, so we have to collect, annoyingly, very annoyingly, because of the trailer limit, this trailer couldn't take everything, which is really bothersome. I thought I turned the trailer limit off, but apparently not. I'm amazed that the tractor was able to take the full trailer. Normally, I struggle with the tractors. What I don't understand, though, is what type of truck is this that it can't pull that trailer? I don't quite get it. I know someone's going to say there's a real-life thing here, but shouldn't that truck be able to pull that size of trailer? Is there something bigger in the game? Because if there's not anything bigger in the game, then that means no tractor, yeah, they're called tractors in the US, I know, but no truck is in game is actually able to pull that trailer fully loaded, and that just doesn't seem right. There we go, the contract's finished. And we just gotta get this guy. We're gonna put him a little bit closer to the gate. What gate? The entrance, just to make it a bit easier. Take over from the worker, and we'll quickly fly up there, grab the remaining, I think it's 3,500 litres, something like that, and then we can magically, well, it's not magic actually, I don't have the magic option, which is the teleport vehicles. We have to drive back down. I am really missing that option. That was such a good tool in Power Tools. No, is it Power Tools? No, Dev Mode. Dev Mode in, or Easy Dev Controls in FS25. Being able to just select somewhere on the map to teleport to. Oh, I missed that. Now I have to drive everywhere, which is why I'm also using workers a lot more. Anyway, time for me to go back to real time. Okay, so about 12k in income. This has been just under 3 hours of recording for these two harvesting jobs. It's been a big, big job. So let's collect those contracts. So 35 from that and 28 from that. We are looking very good on money. Now, thank you very, very much everyone for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.